Last week, longtime president and CEO Carol Coletta left the Memphis River Parks Partnership. Joining us now to talk more about his vision and the future of the Memphis River Parks is acting CEO and Chief Operating Officer Art Davis. Art, welcome. Glad to have you here. How are things going?
Going very well. Thank you for the invitation, and I'm excited to be here.
My pleasure, for sure. Let's talk about this resume of yours. Just to name a few places: Children's Museum of Memphis, the Memphis Redbirds Foundation, and Global Spectrum, just to name a few. How did the things with Memphis River Parks Partnership come along for you?
Well, throughout my career, it's all been here in Memphis, so I have had the experience in each of those. And the Global Spectrum was actually the management company for what was then the Liberty Bowl Stadium and Fairgrounds. And actually, how did I end up at the River Park? I ran into one of our board members in our local restaurant and was talking about another opportunity I was interested in. And he said, "You need to talk with the partnership." And so I went and talked with them, had the opportunity to join the partnership as Director of Accounting. And then throughout the experience of building and operations, I was able to advance through each of the levels of employment there. So
and
that's
some
how
people would also say, Art, a big part of what you have done behind the scenes when it comes to many of the transformative things we've seen downtown along the parks has been securing grant monies.
It is, and you know, we're a nonprofit, and of course the city provides funding for us for operations, but as we continue to look for growth and buildings on that, we have to find additional funding. And one of that is to work through federal grants. It's also to work with the legislators in order to find earmark funding, and as well as other grants that are available. So working with our development team, Andrew, we've been able to find these grants, apply for them, and have been awarded, which has been very beneficial to the building of the infrastructure on Memphis's riverfront.
Sure. Obviously, Art, a lot of folks see the changes, the major changes of Tom Lee Park, to say the least. How do you see your vision, you know, being in the role that you're in right now? And what about some of the other projects? A lot of folks continue to come up to me saying, what about Mud Island? What about the amphitheater? What about the old monorail?
So those are very good questions. And so, you know, the thing that we look at immediately is how are we going to continue to provide welcoming, safe, and clean public space, Memphis's riverfront. And that's what our ranger teams focus on a daily basis. But there are some strategic future plans that we want to look at. They include things like connecting the riverfront to downtown. It's also activating the harbor. You know, we have a beautiful Stillwater harbor that can be activated for the visitors to Memphis as well as Memphians themselves. And yes, the very obvious one is finding a viable, sustainable, economic solution to Mud Island. So these are all the things that we're working on as an organization, that our board's working on. We're in communication with the administration, city administration, so there's still a lot to be done. We're not finished now that we've just done Tom Lee Park. There's many other things, including programming. We are kicking off, this is the 100th year for Tom Lee's celebration of the rescue that he did. We have a fundraiser that kicks off that 100 celebration for him. That's on Saturday, February 1st. If people are interested, we'd love for them to go to our website, memphisriverparks.org, and buy tickets for that. And we're going to be looking and celebrating his courage, generosity, and humanity, and bringing that to Memphis and reminding Memphis that that is who we are.
What about Memphis River Beat? Where do we stand with that? How big has that really gotten? How big do you think it can be?
Well, Memphis River Beat is continuing to grow. It's in its second year from all indications of what we hear. The ticket sales are going well. You know, they've released their lineup, very impressive lineup. And they have found a way to work that and to allow for the expansion with the design of the park. The park provides a lot of different things for a lot of different events, and it's certainly suitable for the River Beat and Smoke Slam Festival that they're holding there. All
right, Art, you have a lot going on there. We definitely need to have you back here on the 3 p.m. news.
I would love to. Thank you so much again for the invitation.
All right, my pleasure for sure.
Thank you.